Hi everyone, this is Shweta Kaw from Studio Miraki, Noida. I'm an architect with around 17 plus years of experience now, and I started my company around 5 to 6 years back. Before that, I have worked in a lot of prestigious firms in India as well as abroad. My design philosophy, as I think I'm from that generation in which Google and internet and social media was not really there. We were supposed to design from our own imagination, and that's all, and we just had a pencil and paper. We still follow that philosophy of designing everything from scratch. So we actually go into the depth of our concepts and design each and every piece on our own, and we try to form something which is very unique to that particular brand and that particular client, because we give a lot of importance and attention how we feel in different spaces and how the space affects our emotions and our psychology and our mental health and our productivity. So we have done a lot of studies in neuropsychiatry and cognitive architecture. We listen to a lot of podcasts, we read a lot of research papers. We also have certain books in our office library which are as like this permanent Bible for us to abide and follow. So there's no line that we draw which does not have a meaning. These days, I think sustainable architecture and green building design are the most fashionable words that are floating around. Since I have done my master's in this field and I have worked on green building projects in Singapore, I do take some liberty to say a few things that might annoy some people. But in India, it's a very surface scratching approach in green buildings, because what I have seen is mostly a building is developed, and then when it has reached a certain stage that is even beyond the concept stage, the massing is finalized, and I think everything is finalized before the building is going into construction. Maybe it has a schematic stage, then suddenly the client decides to have a green building rating that, oh, I think we want to like 4-star or 5-star or Griha or IGBC, and then everybody's just struggling to make ends meet and just struggling to, oh my God, we need to achieve that rating. So what should we do? What should we do? This is the very incorrect approach, and it is just applying makeup to something that's already broken. That really does not work, and that does not really define your ethos as a sustainable design firm or an architect who wants to be sustainable. So we need to apply these principles right from the concept design stage. It's not a building on which you just apply a makeup layer of whatever green building rating you want. Well, clients need a hand holding. Okay, so they literally need to be, once you have a baby, you have to go with the baby when they take footsteps to reach somewhere. So you have to literally do hand holding. A lot of mistakes that the designers these days make is that they consider the clients and themselves to be like, maybe at the same level in terms of knowledge and experience, which is not possible. Then it adds to a lot of frustration, because you're trying to convey something in a different language and they understand a different language because they are not from a design background or a design college like you. So I think that there is a lot of commotion and a lot of friction till you actually come at the same level, and the designer needs a lot of patience to come to that level with the clients, and that is where you need to really hold on and kind of explain everything to them, because they are novices. I think challenges are many, but the field is full of opportunities, of course. Buildings are actually huge energy guzzlers, and we are here to stay. Of course, construction activities contribute to say 60-70% of greenhouse gas emissions now. So challenges are there because we are not definitely making much positive contributions to the environment. So we need to see how we are building, and probably we need to look at say more renovations and how we are approaching our policies in terms of new buildings. There are other challenges as well, like all architects are feeling threatened by the coming of AI, ChatGPT, robotics and all that. But there is something that we have that the softwares don't have, and that is intuition. So intuition cannot be generated in the machines. So we should know how to leverage these new developments in the field to our advantage, to use our skills as well as how can the newer skills be used so that we are more productive in our work and probably better in our output as well. AI is playing a tremendous role. I myself have been using a few newer softwares now, and I think that we are pushing the boundaries. I have used Midjourney a lot recently, and we definitely are seeking amazing results, and we are pushing the envelope. We just need to know how to use it and where to use it and how to effectively become a master of these new technologies and software. I think pace of construction is something that we are lacking behind here. You know, when we talk about different countries where construction is happening at such a higher pace. So I think all these technologies are revolutionizing the construction process as well as in terms of speed and time, and that should be our goal now. Smart designs are the way to be because everyone wants a very transformational sensory experience. That is what the future is about. People look for luxury in everything, and automation is just a stepping stone towards luxury. So I think automation needs to be incorporated in a way that our lives are much easier and we have a lot of comfort in our homes, in our offices, to the extent that we are able to enhance our productivity. Before COVID, life was different, and post-COVID life is very different. So people have been spending a lot more time at home now than previously. So the kind of experiences they want at home, maybe in their house or say in the shower or in the bathtub or maybe on their dining area, they need to be of a more sophisticated level because they're spending more time at home. People are demanding for workstations in their rooms or a separate corner in their rooms where they can work. So everything needs to be automated and made to be tailored to our needs so that, you know, we can move ahead into a smarter future. Home automation is something, as I spoke earlier, it has taken leaps and bounds after COVID because people want to experience their house in a novel way now. It is not the same old house that people are staying in. People are spending more time indoors. They want their own privacy. They want everything to be customized to themselves. So home automation is something that is not really a luxury anymore, actually, because people are considering automation to be a very quintessential part of their lives. Because, like for example, I come home, and beforehand only I need my shower temperature to be set. So I just use a remote in my car, and an hour before I can set the temperature and say the flow in my shower. I'm just giving a very simple example of home automation, but it really calms down my mind and gives me a lot of comfort and convenience, and all these things that I can control from my mobile phone. You can talk about smart lighting as well. Earlier on, we were stuck with, say, the kind of lighting we already have, but when we are actually controlling the moods of our rooms with automation and different kind of lighting, different kind of moods it's generating, it obviously affects our mental health as well. So automation in terms of lighting, in terms of blinds, technology, everything. We have technology everywhere now. Everything is just on our smartphones.